I'm 16 years old and I'm studying high school at UVM. You may not remember what my name was or who I am, but my purpose is to let you know why I'm here. Several of you have social networks, right? How many people are not aware of what celebrities post, which was the controversy I talk about? Check out what their next profile picture is going to be, how they are going to look to other people. Check it out, I'm not criticizing or anything, but several of us, including myself, are looking at superficial things instead of focusing what really matters and what we need as humanity. What I mean, I think that we be more most prepared and alert to the coming years and the consequences what we has generated through irresponsibility, lack of empathy, and ego. I think that creating awareness of climate change problem will make our home more safe. I don't want to bore you, so I will quick. What is climate change? Climate change is the name that given to the global variation of Earth's climate. The variation of due of to the naturals and human action of occurs of climate change parameters, temperatures, rainfall, cloudiness, etc. Some will think that this is a problem to the future, but the poles are melting now. The excess pollution is causing deadly diseases now. The flora and fauna of the planet are dying now. The time is running and the planet cannot wait any longer. The main responsible for climate change is human beings in their greenhouse gas emissions that hate the planet. Our skilled facilities such as buildings, schools, squares, supermarkets needs a large percentage of energy. The oil of chemical industries are very dangerous because they generate a large amount of waste, including some toxic quiets. We generate a quiet of a lot of waste every day. In countries per person more than a kilo and half of waste generates every day. The current food system is incompatible with the care of the environment. The system of which agriculture is living, farming, and based is one of the main causes of climate change of our global warming. Perhaps it will rather complicated the logical conception of problem at the plastic we can do things are happening. But I want to point out what we can do wrong. Now it's important to know what we can do. I think that was enough for now. It's time for the positive. What can we do? To avoid this solution, and according to specialists, the world needs rapid for researching and preventive changes in all aspects of our society. Now I will tell you what we can do. Using public transportation, save energy, try to eat less meat, reduce and reuse, inform to educate others. Together we can do it, meeting with our neighbors to share alternatives and educate each other and how establish sustainable community living is an important step. Create shared networks that help pool resources such as lawn mowers of garden tools to achieve a more ecological life. I know it seems pretty simple that I just told you. It probably sounds like a joke, but imagine if everyone in your colony did it. Keep in mind already. Now imagine if everyone in the world did it. Yes, I think that just asking you to do support something without having a reward sounds selfish. I know, I know. But the planet needs more than selfish. But honestly, there are things you gain being involved in environment change. So, I've been doing some research of their great demand of above all the great personal and economic savings if you support climate change. Climate action has wide range of health benefits and the property of cities inhabitants. The benefits of urban climate action form green jobs and growth and a more effective, happy and life cleaner water and air have an immediate and tangible impact on people's lives. Building a case for climate action is one of the biggest challenges cities face in taking more ambitious urban climate action. The ability to demonstrate the benefits of the critical first step is unlocking climate change action. Cities need advice and tools to build a stronger case of energy of golf scales and delivery the required climate action. Inclusive climate action presents opportunities to build more equitable, happy, and progressive society and possibility environment need. Inclusive climate action addresses several key properties simultaneously and produces multiple benefits of segments of population resulting in more transportable climate solution. Investigation by the UN's Intergovernmental Panel of Climate Change shows that the planet could cross the crucial threshold of 1.5 degrees Celsius above the pre-industrial levels in just 12 years, which is at the view will lead to global catastrophe. Abnormal weather conditions such as extreme droughts, forest fires, foods and food shortage of hundreds of millions of people could be the first symptoms. Why 12:30 is the deadline for humanity to avoid catastrophe? The domino effect that can turn the earth into a greenhouse in the road. After this, it's now or never.
Climate change. It's real, it's serious, and it's up to us to solve it. In the last 2 decades, we've experienced 14 of the hottest 15 years on record. By 2050, drought and chronic water shortages could impact 1 billion people, while millions more will be at risk from coastal flooding. It can seem overwhelming, but there's reason for hope. If we embrace solar and wind power to their full potential, we can cut the world's yearly carbon emissions by 1/3. Already, Germany generates 27% of its electricity from renewables, with a goal of 80% by 2050. Denmark has shown it can produce more wind energy than it can use, and England is building the world's biggest offshore wind farm. Communities large and small are taking steps. A new public building in Mexico City has an exterior that breaks down air pollutants, erasing the effects of 1,000 cars each day. Paris installed street tiles that harvest energy from foot traffic. Other cities are paving streets with smog-eating concrete and sidewalks with recycled materials. Individuals can make a difference too, through the choices we